Good afternoon, and thank you for coming out today. As the Minister of Tourism and Transport, it gives me great pleasure to be here and show my support and the support of the government for Rosewood Bermuda, who prepare to officially reopen on the 2nd of July 2020. The resort features 92 rooms and suites and has hundreds of fractional owners. Rosewood Bermuda is a long-standing partner to Bermuda and recently provided gourmet meals to over 200 Bermuda Regiment soldiers as part of the Rosewood Raise, an initiative that gave back to COVID-19 essential workers and impacted communities where the Rosewood Hotel operates. It should be noted that the Ministry of Tourism and Transport and industry stakeholders continue to work in partnership regarding protocols and requirements that will be in effect for the local tourism industry regarding COVID-19 and are now being finalized in collaboration with the Ministry of Health. I am thankful to all of those involved for their input and their expertise. I would also like to express my gratitude to the Bermuda Tourism Authority, the Bermuda Business Development Agency, the Bermuda Airport Authority, Skyport, the Bermuda Hotel Association, the Ministry of Tourism and Transport Headquarters, and the Ministry of Health Incident Command Center for their ongoing assistance, which has helped us to reach this point. The government of Bermuda is pleased to see the island moving forward, and we will continue to keep the safety of our Bermuda and her residents paramount as we carefully reopen our economy, allowing residents to go back to work and our visitors to return to Bermuda while taking all the necessary precautions against COVID-19. Thank you. Chris,
Yep.
Gee, he looks like he has a lot.
I do have a lot. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Minister DeSilva. Appreciate it. My name is Sasha. I'm the Managing Director of Rosewood Bermuda. On behalf of Rosewood Hotels and Resorts, let me take it off. I'm pleased to announce that the property, as the Minister said, will be reopened and accept reservation for international travel as of July 2nd, 2020. The complete reopening of the resort's accommodation facilities, venues, come in tandem with the reopening of the Bermuda Airport on July 1st. Rosewood Bermuda offers a well-spread accommodation, expertly designed for utmost privacy, vast space allowing for desirable social distancing, and alluring open-air, land and water-based activities. To facilitate safe and comfortable stays, Rosewood Bermuda has introduced new and heightened health and safety protocols. In accordance with the guidelines put in place by the Bermuda Ministry of Health and Commitment to Care, a Rosewood Hotel Group new global health and safety program, Rosewood Bermuda is abiding by the highest levels of health and safety vigilance. Compromise and rigorous operating protocols practices both back of house and guest facing. Commitment to Care provides Rosewood global community with the utmost in safety, security, bolstering the exceptional level of Rosewood as a brand. As we adapt to the new normal, we remain dedicated to creating healthy and memorable visits to our guests. We are delighted to reopen our doors and invite visitors, members, and locals alike to relish the beauty of this destination, which is our home, Bermuda. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm Chris Mabry and I'm representing the ownership group Gencom. And by the way, when I've said a few words, we would welcome any questions or clarification. I would just simply like to say that, in our opinion, the government of Bermuda has handled this worldwide global pandemic as well or better than anywhere else. And in partnership with them, it's the reasons that we are able to open early. We believe that there is safety on island and clients to this beautiful hotel can come here and perhaps would not be able to go to so many other places. So that encouragement and the partnership with the government has allowed us to open early. We look forward to getting Bermudians back to work, working at the hotel and at the clubs and at the golf club. We look forward to welcoming Bermudians here, and then guests can come here with safety and surety. We are very close to New York, and I think it's going to be an ideal opportunity for people who want to travel. It's a small step, but I think it's a very important step, and with our partners in the government, we intend to move as fast as we can to restore things to normal revenue levels and visitor levels as soon as we can. Thank you very much.
All right. Okay. Any questions from anyone?
The first question, with the reopening, how many meetings does that put back to work?
So that entirely depends on the demand. We now have just made the decision this week and our marketing, but pleased to say in terms of rooms, I believe, Sasha, from the second, we've got more than 40 rooms full. We have over 220 employees here, and the answer is as soon as we can market and fill the rooms, we will get those people back to work.
Now, as part of the draft protocols for people coming to Bermuda as visitors, it requires a test 3 days before the flight. While tests are pretty available in Bermuda, a lot of the jurisdictions that we're trying to get visitors from, it's a little harder to get tests. Are you concerned that this is going to sort of stymie the demand?
Yes, that is a concern, Owen. And I think it's a concern for any tourist destination at the moment. You'll be, I'm sure, well aware of our neighbors to the south who have had their challenges, and just as late as day before yesterday, they had some challenges with arriving guests. So we know that's a problem. The good thing about the announcement we made last week is that we've been inundated with feedback from visitors, would-be visitors, from residents that are overseas. Glenn Jones, the interim CEO of the BTA, will certainly tell you how many he's collated over that period of time. So it is a challenge, but it's our hope to continue to work closely with the health department. And my hope is that we could do it yesterday. But our hope is to take all the restrictions that we have and to do away with them as quickly as we can. So as long as we keep practicing social distance, not only here, but our overseas partners too, that we can hopefully put that to bed and we can move back to normal.
And while I understand it is still a draft plan, the idea who will actually pay for the tests of visitors once they are on island? Is that going to be something that their health insurance is expected to cover? Or is that something that the taxpayers are going to
Well, I like how you say taxpayers, but the government at the moment, the government are absorbing those costs, and we will continue to do so until we change it. And we have had those discussions. We know that some other countries have been charging. You might know that Cambodia started charging visitors $3,000 each. Just, I think it was yesterday. So whilst that is a bit extreme, we don't anticipate getting to that stage just yet. Hi.
Are you able to confirm which flights will be returning to Bermuda as of July 1st?
At the moment, and you have to realize that all the airlines, after the announcement, they're hustling. The hotels are hustling. Everyone, the BTA continue to work around the clock to try to just put the word out there. At the moment, I think Delta have been the only airline to say that they're actually looking at flights between the 7th and 9th. I did hear a whisper word this morning that their first flight out of Atlanta is about 70% full, and I think they're looking at July 8th or 9th.
Perhaps this is a question for Rosewood, but out of the 40 rooms booked, are you able to say whether those are from local bookings or overseas bookings?
Out of the rooms you have on the first 2 weekends, the majority of them are staycations locally booked through our members, the local community, for which we are very thankful.
And I guess overall, what is your level of confidence for a return of business for the hotel industry?
Well, I'm the tourism minister, so my level of confidence is always going to be high, which is why I push the way I do. We need to get the hotels open. We have business owners that this is having a huge effect on financially, and we have our people that we have over 2,000 people in the industry, and we need to get them back to work. So optimistic. I'm always optimistic. Am I worried? Yes, I'm worried. I'm worried about our people that have been out of work for months and our business owners that haven't had their businesses open. So The word optimistic, I'll always be optimistic, but I'm pushing like hell to try to get this island back to normal.
Another major hotel, Southampton Hotel, has recently purchased. Is there any indication that that purchase may have been impacted by the pandemic?
Well, I mean, you have one of the owners right behind me, but I think that I can speak for him in this regard. Is that, of course, it's had an effect. This pandemic has affected everyone and every business worldwide. The Fairmont Southampton is no different. I'm sure they have had to rejuggle their plans, and I don't know if it's anything else, Chris, you want to add?
No, we remain completely committed to the project, totally committed to Bermuda, but like every other business in the world, we've had to readjust and to realign timescales.
Is there any indication of when that hotel could be?
That is a matter literally of day-to-day discussion as soon as we possibly can, and even last week we were in meetings with the ministers and the Premier to try and all work together to achieve that.
Okay. All right, thanks very much.
Thank you.